Over the years, there has been a ton of Spongebob episodes, and in some of these episodes, there are very creepy things that have happened, things that have scarred you for life. You probably still remember them, and when I talk about them, you'll be like, ugh, that moment. No more intros needed, let's get right to the video. You probably all know the episode called The Splinter. This is famous for all the wrong reasons. Everything in this episode was just terrible. There were no good moments. The entire episode consisted of SpongeBob trying to get a splinter out of his finger, but to do that he was pulling it out, and we see all this really disgusting stuff. I'm not even going to show you video clips. I'm going to save you from that. I'll just show you a few pictures, and if you have seen this episode in the past, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I really don't want to get into detail with this one because this is very disgusting, but if you watched the entire episode of The Splinter, you are probably scarred for life because of it. Another very scarring SpongeBob moment comes from a very old episode. The title is Wormy, and it was a pre-movie episode. I really did like it, but there's one scene in particular that viewers can't forget, and I still remember it to this day. This close-up was seriously messed up. I see so many comments from people online saying they had nightmares as a kid just from this one scene in SpongeBob. This was such a messed up shot that this episode was actually banned in several places around the world. And to be honest, I see why, because this will really scare the younger kids that watch the show. Okay, I'm just gonna get this out of your face. I know you don't want to see this, or maybe you do!
SpongeBob, hurry up with that net!
Hold on, Patrick!
I really don't taste that good, Mr. Monster.
I'm coming, Patrick!
Another SpongeBob moment that probably scarred you for life is in the episode I Was a Teenage Gary. This is another pre-movie episode, but it had a few moments that are really scary and messed up. Most of the visuals and stuff was easy to watch, but the transformation scene was very creepy. This is probably pretty tame compared to the others I'm talking about on the list, but still, I feel like I should mention this because I was pretty creeped out when I watched this as a kid.
No, I don't have to buy those new shoes. I take it back, Gary. Something is wrong with me.
The entire episode of One Course Meal scarred me for life. This is probably one of the most infamous episodes in the entire series. The main thing is that Mr. Krabs makes Plankton want to kill himself, and there's some very creepy stuff in here. Mr. Krabs proves that he's one of the worst characters in the show, and there's just a lot of Plankton torture that he really doesn't deserve. I mean, if you're a kid watching this and you see Plankton trying to get run over by a bus, you'd probably be pretty scared.
The 4:15 bus should be along any time now.
The last SpongeBob moment that scarred you for life is in the episode House Fancy. Basically, this whole episode was alright, like it was a normal plot. It was still not a good episode, but there was one moment in particular that people will never forget. It is Squidward's toenail scene. Now, I'm not going to show you any video because I really don't want to watch that again. Just look at these few pictures that I'm showing you right now, and you'll basically see what happens. I don't even want to go into detail on this, honestly. This probably scarred you if you watched it as a kid. Fun fact, the toenail scene was cut from Indonesian airings due to a warning made by the Indonesian Broadcasting Commission about the violent content in cartoons. I really don't know why this was fully animated, but it makes me never want to rewatch the episode ever again. Anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.